Hello. Oh, this did not work as I intended. Hello. As I'm always surprised how you're trying to talk to me while the previous thing is going on. But hi, I'm doing fine. I am Steamboat Willie. Something like that. Need to adjust my camera quickly. Oh my god, look at me, I'm light. Yaga me. Let's do this. Let's do... Go down in brightness a bit, maybe. Put up the saturation. Oh my god. So pink. I think... Flashbang going out. Okay, I'm ready. Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a bit later than usual. 50 minutes actually, because I just came home from work. Like I literally rushed home from work, threw everything I had in the air fryer, and then I decided to instantly start the stream. Oops. Okay, that was not as smooth as I thought it would be. So we are playing Pillars of Eternity again because I need to at some point finish this. Yeah, I ate some. I'm like finishing while the game started. I had like some baked potatoes and some chicken breast. So yeah. This game is so fucking loud when you start it. Jesus Christ. Chill. Can the game chill the fuck out with its volume? Jesus fucking Christ. I hate when games don't know how to adjust volume before you start. Continue. So, we are playing with Pillars today because I need to finish this at some point. I know it's a long goal. It's like my longest going series, but we will do this. Not today. Oops, sorry. Not today, but at least at some point. I didn't know until yesterday evening that I had to work until like 5 today. So that was like a bit, I would say suboptimal. I would say I would need to get good. But yeah. So we have we have like a few things we need to do still. It will be finished at some point. Again, I promise. It will be finished. It's just so much. Let's not show complete. No, we don't want to show complete quest. So, we have like a few quests left. We got like rid of a lot of quests last few streams. Like, actually, I'm kind of surprised at how many we got. Right? We have a few bounties we need to do. For example, Kuaro. Like we saw some of the bounties. We have like the quests of the people, and we also have apparently wait. A group calling themselves the Harvinger's Dusk have invited you to feast in our honor. Okay. Yeah, we need to get that one weird companion that's not a true companion, but yeah. So let's do the bounty. I don't know where it is. We need to look for the for the ships. That fire merchant. Oh, don't we have stop time? Bro. Stop time. Zavardo. We need to see which ones are our targets again. Here's Kuaro. So maybe we should do that one. Because she will not be a slaver, right? What is the thing? Commander of the Black Tip. Rautai. So we need Rautai ships. So this should be the Rautai. No, Royal that yeah. She's up here. Okay, we can take her over. That should be like doable. So last stream we like got a lot of money, which is something I will on a subsequent run if I ever do one. We'll do that again. But yeah, fast forward with F. The series seems to have something seems to shift on the horizon. The Deadfire Sea is calm, and Hexa cuts smoothly across the surface, skulls trailing in the craft's wake. At the wheel, Beodul whistles quietly to himself. Luca and Eld Engrim stand near the starboard rail, quietly discussing the safest tours of destination. Aye aye! It's going great. How are you doing? Hexa creaks as it crosses waves. Whistle along with Beodul. Beodul grins, whistles a bit more loudly and picks up the pace of the tune. Morale gained. A fine day and such inspired performances. Needs a song to match them. Oh, no, it's Takeo who said that. Takeo takes a deep breath. But he's distracted by a stirring breeze. The breeze tugs at your clothes and salt-laced air. The salt-laced air shifts. A long grey line stretches across the horizon. It seems to shimmer, like the air on a hot day. Lucas' nose wrinkles as the sailor stares into the distance. No storm on that. Too low. And growing too fast. A quiet rumble rolls across the sea. As the line grows, a massive swell of water barreling towards the Hexa. Keep it at an angle to that dang big bastard. Don't let it roll us. Oh my god. We failed that. Whoops. Despite the crew's efforts, the wave continues to rise to one side of the ship and vanishes from the other. The deck angles moves ever near vertical. Whether the ship breaks through the waves or the wave breaks over it, the result is the same. Thousands of gallons of water slamming across the hull with a wood-rending force. Oh my god. The swell moves past, leaving the sea heaving in its wake. As the Hexa steadies to regain your feet and take stock of the damage. Beodul clings to the wheel like it might try to fly away. What in God's name, good God's name was that? Luca groans from behind the cargo crate that pinned him to the floor against the hull. The crew moves behind the fuck. Jesus Christ, focus. The crew move to bind the mariner's wounds. Luca was injured. Ed Engrim frowns out across the calming sea. Came from the southeastern Deadfire, Captain. Round to Kavara, if I had to guess. Or the Black Isles. Maybe there was an eruption or quake or something? Hexa sails on. Dead body found among us. Imagine that, dude. We're so fast with the ship, by the way. We have like upgrade only speed. Yo. Let's board. The black tip. Yeah, I have a tip. Okay. We are doing this. We are boarding the ship. Yar. I don't know what this party of enemies does. Oh my god, there's so many there's a chanter. Where's the captain? Where's the captain? That's a hawk. That's a gun hawk. Weird. Oh, there she is. Okay, let's get you over here. We need to start like with like some spells. So, Hunted, how are you doing? Is everything all right? Are you doing good? Are you doing well? We take the chaotic orb, send it their way. No, their way. We Hunter's Mark the chanter. We want to get the chanter down first because of the buffs. Chanters are basically bards. Ocean Burst. We do that here. And everyone is doing something except for our main character. So, Tadrin will take drugs. She has drugs. Speedy Fist. And then we do that to the rogue.
Yours to command, Captain.
And then we start healing and CCing like crazy. Like always. This game is so CC heavy. I feel like it's similar in like CC dominance as Pillars 1. I'm thinking like where the best placement for the wall is. And I feel it's this. We're getting rid of the chanter. Tadrin is there. We are doing... Jesus Christ, we're tearing them apart. Holy shit. We are putting an AoE heal on that place here.
Too difficult, I say.
I don't care what is too difficult or not. Then we do... we try to like kick over this idiot, the fighter, and you will just... I don't know who has the debuff now, but let's do this. Pelagina will heal. Bro, that guy exploded. Holy shit. Tadrin kinda crazy right now. Holy shit. Can I do Skyward Kick? Oh, I can Resonant Touch. Let's do that. That guy explodes. Pick this guy up. I forgot that we respect for Tadrin. Like, actually. Tadrin goes back into the crowd. Does the race torrent. We use Ocean Burst for more AoE damage. And while they are like fighting up there. No, you want to attack. No. So our Maya deals more damage when she attacks the same target as a pet. So we are doing that, of course. Just to get rid of targets. And then... What does Aloth do? Okay. Aloth thing came through. Tadrin will charge. This guy. Dick Cinder. What is Dick Cinder? What is Dick Cinder? What? The only thing I know about a Cinder is Google Docky. Good, and now we kill the gunman. Good job, everyone is dead. Do we even have coins? Oh yeah, we do. We have max morale. Gara. My boy Gara. You got me good. I got. And now I need to, I don't know. Do I have another boatswain? No, of course not. Can someone else take the role of boatswain for the time being? I don't have a secondary boatswain. Why? Oh no, I do have one. You go there and you go Sleepy. Time to commit a war crime. Yeah, we are doing war crimes. We are war crime man or something like that. We could go to Sakuya. Or we could take another bounty, you know. We could do a bit of bounty hunting. I like the idea of bounty hunting. I'm like big into like shit like this. Where do I need to Aena invading the company? Okay. We need to kill Dugas. And we need to also bounty Kuaro. Let's do Kuaro quickly so we have the ship combats done, right? The secondary ship combat, I say ship combat. He should be here. Yo, Kuaro, coming for you, bitch. I find it funny that you don't hear the shanty, probably. Brother. Follow this man. Wait, that's not the one I'm looking for. That's Hurangi. Kuaro's up there. We need to follow Kuaro. I know where he's going. He's not fleeing. And like probably double his speed. Stop! I'm getting you. Bored. There's no reason why I should like not fight this guy. Level 10 monk. Dude, he's my student probably. Okay. Whoa. Okay, same tactic as before. I'm doing it very, very, very similar. Let's charge this Chanter. Okay, Aloth can use the ball. Tadran does this. Is Tadran drug crashed? Yes, she is. She has the Deadeye drug crash. Take more Deadeye. That idiot charged the sailor. Okay, let's see if that works. Sailor's dead. Aloth can cast something new. Well, bitches, welcome to Rainbow Road. Let's charge this guy.
Between the eyes.
Okay, who has the debuff? It's so confusing that it's like to see who is marked, right? Like someone has the mark, for example this guy now. And now, oh, we can do petrifying gaze. Jesus Christ. Speaking is hard today. I just realized this. I don't know why. Blast of Frost. Talon should have enough wounds to like start AoEing, right? And now explode.
Let's go.
Okay, Kuaro's dead. We are so over leveled, but I don't want to turn on level sync because level sync is so horrible in this game. Just doesn't feel good, you know? We won. Or not.
Still got it.
This guy exploded. Hooray! Let's do the victory chant again. So I don't know why I did that like Germany. Where do we need to? Udita the Lifter refugees at Dunwich, Bounty, Burunga. Burunga. Do we have a Burunga here? Nikitaka. Do we have a Burunga? You know what? Let's do other quests instead of like ship combat. Otherwise, we're like stuck here with ship combat for the next hour. What do we have? This is Captain Furante. Captain Furante wants the loyalty of the slavers of Crookspur. Their allegiance will help Furante bolster his own position and benefit Director Castell's plan. Okay, of like minds, let's do this. Where was the... Crookspur. Where's Crookspur again? I should go to known locations, right? And then I should just pick Crookspur and just say, okay, we go there. So we're traveling over there and hope that we are just having fun. Crookspur. Let's see what's going on in Crookspur. I don't know what's going on in Crookspur. What's crookin', boys? Crookspur, late autumn. Yo.
Are you there? Psst, love some. Chance a gander this way.
A trader with sun-burnished skin and straw-like hair, loosely pinned into a tumbling rat's nest, waves both hands eagerly in your line of sight. Glance in her direction. She cracks your annoying smile and rocks back on her heels, waiting for a heartbeat. Waiting a heartbeat before she speaks. This close, you can see how her nose and cheeks are dashed with freckles. She turns her head to the to the side, and you get a good look at a puckered scar that curls from the right temple down to the corner of her lips.
Thought that might catch your attention. Now then, you must call me Sayafol. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam.
She thrusts a calloused hand for a shake.
Have a look-see. You won't find a grander market for your labour needs than Crookspur, nor finer illusion wares than mine.
What are illusion wares?
Picks, noisemakers, chisels and crowbars, maps, compasses, hardtack, spyglasses, potions of invisibility.
She ticks the items off on her fingers.
You know, your typical basic expected survivalist gear.
She smiles sweetly, blinking wide and innocent
For
eyes.
the more courageous traveller. Now, if I were a wagering woman, I'd say Aldi sent you to help me outfit just such travellers. Aye?
The trader sidles closer, glancing conspiratorially around before continuing for a more hushed tone.
During my station here, I've spied signs of illegal activity.
What sort of illegal activity?
Slaves that oughtn't to be slaves. Enslaving people of the Deadfire is illegal. It's the selling of slaves from elsewhere that isn't.
Ah!
If we could free the natives who've been detained before they're carted outside of the Deadfire, the illegal trade would be exposed, weakening the entire trade. Moreover, we'd ruin Ferrante's ploy with the slavers, whatever it may be.
She smirks meanly, rocking her scar across her cheek. Let me think about it.
Find the natives, the illegal stock, deep within the fortress. kept from sight. There's routes to the inside, but most stand heavily guarded. You may have better luck sneaking in through the sea caverns dotting the shore. One of them leads into the fortress. I've got a skiff ready for the slaves you send out. We'll make fast for Deadlight.
She winks, flirting with the thought of a dangerous getaway.
After that, who but Andra knows? Maybe I'll see you around Dunwich.
What? From what did you level up? From like talking? Dude. Cringe. Just kidding. Alchemy. More alchemy. Alchemy is always good. We need drugs. What can I do here? Avenging Storm. What does he learn? Wall of Frost. Avenging Storm. The druid becomes a conduit of power of the storm. Okay. Entropy. Test the target's defense. Shifting attack results against the target from hits to critical hits. After receiving a certain number of strikes, this effect will fade. Jesus Christ! Everything becomes a critical hit. That is kinda good. Regenerate. Revive a fallen ally and grant them the robust inspiration for it. Okay. I cannot get that because it's a fire stag. I think we should take definitely this. And even though this seems to be very good, this is better. This is so good. 100% crit, dude. I don't know what I should give him as a weapon. Maybe... I don't know. He gets a gun. Yo, merchant guy.
To have a look.
Yeah.
Right away.
What do you sell? Helm of the Falcon. 50% of incoming hits convert to the grazes from ranged weapons. Minus 10% recovery time with two-handed melee weapons. We could get this because Pelagina does not have... Oh no, she cannot get this. Right. I forgot. She's... Pelagina is a godlike, and the godlikes cannot wear helmets, as my main character cannot as well. What do we have here? Heavy bronze, +1 against me, okay. Rebound, 20% chance to stun an attacker for 2 seconds when hit with a melee weapon, okay. I mean, this has super high defenses, right? What can I get? This seems way too good, to be honest. And what does this do? Heavy rebound. A constant rebound. I mean, this is really good, right? Because if I get hit, which I should not, but if I get hit, they get like 30% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds. Or we take the heavy one with like 3 seconds. Though I find, like, because we have so much AoE combat, that this is way better. You know what? What is your armor, Pelagina? What is your armor? Is it even worth it? We can take this one, but the 5 Suns breastplate I don't feel like is that
To have a look.
overpowered.
Right away.
Let's take the other one now. What's this one do? Plus 60% damage, it's a legendary weapon, makes sense. Plus 2% freeze damage on a hit. That is also not bad. Saber attacks. Compare. Okay. What can it do? Summon Grape in when killing a vessel. That's bad. Cast Chill Fog or killing a vessel. Well, higher stacking or when Frosted Edge has 10 stacks, paralyze the target on a crit. That is a good weapon for like a melee character, which I don't have actually. Let's get that that thing. We get rid of all the armors we have. We do this. And we're getting rid of all the weapons. Oh, dude, we got a new weapon. I see it. We got a few new weapons. That's the benefit of the bounty things, right? For example, like, wait, what? So these are only 7,000. Or do I get the... Oh no, I get the money, lol. What does this do again? Accuracy, blah blah, grants Corona of the soul. Right, I remember this one. This is like one of those that upgrade over time. I like the idea of those weapons. Grand Solitude. Gain concentration intermittently while there are no nearby allies. Okay. Grants launch a small amount of code around the castle for critical hit. Blah blah blah. Cast Chill Fog around the castle when they are defeated, so long as there are no nearby allies. Why would I want that? Why would I speculate on dying? I'm doing that, okay. Because now Pelagina can get this. Okay, and then we can enchant that already. We can do heavy... No, we do constant rebound. Enchant. Yes. And then we say burnished joints, right? Because we want to act faster. We can get more armor rating, but it's only against melee attacks. And we get more debuffs on that, so let's do this. Because this has like so much armor already. Like this has also 39. No, it has less. This is like such a good plate, I feel like. What can we put on Pelagina as well, by the way? The Maker's Own Power seems to be a very good belt for Pelagina. But I lose the health regen, right? Oh no. Oh no, wait. I'm saying this, but didn't think about the consequences of that. What can I equip on resistance to dexterity afflictions? What does Tadrin have? With embraces. Stride and survival. Against what? Crush arm. Bro. Why is Talon's, like, gear so shit? What does the soul boy do? Grants the effect of wood leaf after rest. Yeah, Ibis. There's like so many like rings that I always forget. Like, what does that mean if we get like? Do we get it permanently? Because getting like a drug like for a longer time would be very, very good. Also, what's this? Oh, two-handed weapon, yeah. We need more drugs. That sounds wrong, but that is what it is. Do we have some right now? Consumables. Where are my drugs? Ungent, bomb, potion. I need a drug. That should be a drug, right? That's more Deadeye. Yeah, give me drugs. Poison. That's scrolls, potions. Maybe I need to craft more drugs. Figurines. Oh, there's coral snuff. Yeah, let's get that shit, man. Get it all up in here. Okay, we have done enough inventory management for the time being. Save. So we have 2 quests on like dungeons, right? Of Like Minds is like the Ferrante one, and so we are like a shoot proposition, right? We definitely want to. Captain Ferrante was hired by Director Castle to take care of a problem facing Castle's business as the Cookspur. I spoke with Ferrante and Dunwich. He offered me the job in exchange for further reward from the Principe. So we want to help the slavers, right? I think we should help him, Ferrante.
Look, there is something over there.
Jade. Where do I need to go? Do I need to go there? Because that looks like a back entrance, right? Yeah. Let's go do some crime. Yo, mister.
You there, approaching.
The guard sneers, fat lips peeling back from the yellow teeth. He grunts, muscles flex and pop in his thick-set neck as he cranes for a better look at you.
You are late. The auction is almost over.
I'd like to speak with the person who runs this operation.
Think it's up to me who sees the master? No. That decision is made by the auctioneer. Enter for the auction, or do not enter.
What auction?
What other could it be? The weekly auction for the whimpering chattel.
He rolls his heavy head on his neck, joints popping audibly with each rotation.
Know you where you are? This is Crookspur.
Ah yes, the auction. That's why I'm here.
If anyone is to hurry, it should be you. I grow tired of opening and closing the gate.
His chest heaves as he cranks with the winch to raise a heavy grating.
Take care that I do not drop it as you walk beneath.
Yeah, no problem.
Apretas. We continue now, cliente. Phenoma. At last we reach the culmination of our lot today.
Okay, Maka. A stiff-backed woman gestures wildly with her arms, gathering the crowd a hair closer. Excitement simmers amid buzzing voices and a low rattle of raffia hand fans. Anticipation hangs in the air. Then, with a flick of her prim wrist, she hastens the final slave step forward. He's strapping ugly-faced Mistborn chains and the playing. He's a strapping, ugly-faced Mistborn chains and the planks on the of the stage, rattling with each of his heavy steps.
Feast your eyes on a fruit most rare.
The auctioneer's lips curl in a cruel smile.
Elico will open the bidding at 800 pies. 800 pies, 800 right here, and 850. Who'll give me 850, 875, I'm at 875.
She points at the various bidders who raise their numbered fans, never pausing in a lifting chant.
Putrid thing.
The fuck? Why does he look like an Asmongold viewer? The words are cutting, but the buyer's fan snaps eagerly.
We've got 875 and now 900. Who will bid us 900?
Crooksburg engages in illegal trading practices. How do I know this man is not native to the Deadfire? Bid 900.
Now we're at 950. Do I see 950? And I do. And we're up to 975. Where's my 975? There it is. And who'll give me 1,000?
1,000. If possible, the auctioneer's rambling chant increases the speed and the drumming excitement, and bounces with words as if writing about. The price is up to 1,000 buyers.
11,100.
The number is raised with a flick of a fan.
100? Do we have 2? Can I get a 2?
Impatient now, the auctioneer waves a hand for the death god like to bow his head, presumably to showcase the recurved gleaming horns. Instead, he stares at her, looking like he could spit venom.
Too steep for my blood.
Number 24 shakes his head. Others in the crowd rumble in agreement.
I believe I'll mount those horns in the drawing room. What a fine statement they'd make.
The woman smiles eagerly,
Are
gloating.
you mad? They've medicinal value.
The words are choked with outrage, but the bidder doesn't rejoin with the counter.
11,100. Going once? Going twice?
200.
11. 200 to the bidder with no number. How odd. It's a delightful mystery, cliente. 11,200. Do I have 3?
The bidder eyes you with annoyance. Agitated, she taps her fan rapidly against her thigh, but ultimately refrains from raising it.
11,200 pyres. Once, twice, sold to our mystery bidder.
No problem.
Arde, I do hope you possess the sufficient funds, for your sake as well as mine. Come here now. We will finalize the trade.
I bought a slave.
Perfetto. Let us close this deal.
The auctioneer inclines her head and to the shackled godlike.
First time buyer, Ak? For I do not recognize you as one of our usual patrons.
I assure you don't recognize
I
me.
could scarcely forget a face like yours, Aimora.
She smirks, but it's tangled with anticipation.
Before the transfer is complete, you must speak with Master Kua. He awaits in his office in the fort.
She nods in dismissal.
Good day, my lady mistress.
Oh my god. I did not mean to... Fuck. Let's go to the fort. Yo. Mr. Kua Man. Kua Y. You know, the phone company that makes smartphones, apparently. Okay, I'm not funny. Disobedient to that slave,
What did
yes.
you find, Ishi?
Slippery as an eel.
Bro. Easy. These people are so bad at protecting what they what they actually want to keep. It's kind of crazy.
Back the way you came, if you know what's good for you.
I'm sorry, I was...
killed more than a few runts like you.
Yeah, I'm sorry! I did not know! Where's the guy? Yo, Mr. Kua. Do you have a lion? Coarsely featured but well groomed, the Orlan is so short that reclined in his head red bergère chair. Jesus Christ. His elegantly pointed chin barely clears the tip of the lip of this desk.
Shall we cut right to it?
Master Kur leans forward to rest on the forearms against his desk, and you realize that he's actually rather long-limbed for an Orlan. It's the oversized desk that dwarfs him.
So you purchased my rarest and most valuable offering. Clearly, you are a client of refined taste. But now it's time to pay up.
We good?
Sterling, I thank you for your business, and you're free to claim your new chattel anytime you like. Of course, there is one matter for which we must discuss.
Yes.
My associate informed me he would send an aid to my problem. In exchange, I am willing to commit a number of ships to his fleet.
To the master's left, a lion lounges on the tiled floor, watching you with predatory interest. What do you need me to do?
The Wahaki have been quite persistently attacking my ships. That does make it somewhat difficult to conduct business in these waters.
Huh.
The Wahaki savages are nothing without their tribal leaders. Get rid of them, and the rest will scatter like startled birds. I need them stopped, and I need it done a fortnight ago.
Why are the Wahaki attacking your ships?
I imagine because they're territorial bastards. Or perhaps they morally and philosophically oppose my trade.
He waves a hand.
I hardly care about their motivations.
I'll take care of
I'd
it.
expect no less.
He nods, and with that, the matter appears to be settled for the time being.
And when you go, don't forget to take the slave you purchased. I'll have something suitably exquisite prepared for when you return. That is, once you've taken care of my Wahaki problem.
Yo, Takeu. I think we are slaughtering your people, I'm sorry. But all for the good of attacking a god, you know. Where's my... Yo, Eliam.
My lady mistress, what would you have of me?
Jesus Christ, are you ugly? He bows deeply, the metal bangles around his wrists and neck clang softly. Bro, I hate when like the death god likes, they're like all so fucked up, dude. Imagine like you're infused with the power of death by birth. It's like nothing, you're free now. He stumbles shocked, his lips apart but for several moments. No words escape. Then finally a groan eases free.
Truly? You mean it? I can never thank you enough for such kindness. Gods, where should I go? I've nothing to my name but these clothes. And my freedom.
You could join my crew if you'd like. The work's hard but fair, and I pay you for it. He jerks, clearly surprised.
Thank you for the kindness, my lady.
Let's see. Where do I need to go? Where are the people? Deal with the slavers of Crookspur. So, he asked to travel to Oreo Koiki and kill the tribe leaders. Is that... Yeah, let's go. No locations. Where the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. I was nearly everywhere on the overworld then. Sift through the wreckage. Continue. Imperial long gun. Let's go. Let's. Can I leave my ship, please? Let me leave my ship. Thank you. Apples. Yo. Oreo Koiki guys, it is I, Bill Nye, the science guy. All right, we need to go here to also do the lead key, right?
That symbol. It looks like a variant to the Leaden Key's insignia.
The painting on the post resembles the symbol used on the lead key. A young woman steps out of the edge of the cliff to peer down, wearing an amused grin. She fingers the curve of a hunting bow.
You keep turning up like a chipped Izada.
What's the Izada? A sea snail. Okay. She nods to the word Takeo.
Something keeps drawing me back to Oreo Koiki, I say.
Takeo winks up at her.
Don't let Awata hear you say that.
She turns her focus to you with a frown.
You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty clearing.
I did not.
Akira, the clearing was empty, I say. You asked no questions.
She scowls down at you.
You turned around and retraced your steps back to your ship, where it was safe.
She picks up a hunting bow and knocks an arrow, pointing in your direction. Look, I just want to talk. Can we talk?
Not if you cannot listen.
With a sigh, she points an arrow to the ground.
If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short.
I'd like to speak with a chieftain.
You have an audience with me. Ruasare doesn't waste time on outsider vagrants.
I've come with a warning. The slavers of Crooksborough Island seek vengeance against you. The humor of Kiphair's aggression grows flat, and her hand strays to her belt.
Your words reek of outsider lies. You would earn our trust and then skewer us when we leave our flank exposed.
You have the high ground. I'm in no opposition to risk my skin.
Crooksborough slavers are bold to send an assassin here.
She nods slowly, her expression guarded.
There are many eyes on you, outsider. Use your time in Oreo Koiki wisely. Ruasare will be expecting you inside.
She gestures for one of the cliffside guards to lower the lift.
Seeing as you've earned your way up from nuisance to guest, find me if you feel like trading.
Okay. Kiphair folds her arms and strolls away on the cliffside. I never knew her name. Okay. Rocky outcroppings pepper the face of the cliffside. You make the shape of stone ruins situated high above. The terrain offers an abundance of hand and footholds, though the length of the climb would exact a heavy toll and effort on strain. Scouting for secure passage could help mitigate the risks of a hard climb. Have someone study the cliff. Takeo. Takeo squints up at the rocks and points at the dangers, which eluded you until now. You know that the crevice, which would otherwise have proved useful foothold on the journey up, is home to bulbous and pulsating nests of wasps. Higher still, a prominent ledge stands out as an intimidating obstacle. You note no other dangers on the... Yeah, okay. Let's take the diplomatic route first.
Eyes open.
We can be dickheads later. If they're not supporting me, then we will have some people lose their, well, lives. With the help of an elaborate pulley mechanism, this lift can be raised to a level on the plateau. Take up the lift. The creaking of wood is straining of rope accompanying the lift's upward journey. Okay. Oh, hi. You got his chosen curious choice of company. Yeah, I have. Let's talk to these people first. There's also a lion. Why are there so many lions all of a sudden? A round-bellied man stands in front of a cluster of hardened fighters, their fists balled and brows furrowed. Murmurs of tense discussion slow to a halt as a woman at the head of the crowd steps forward, clutching a spear.
The outsider must leave. Oreo Koiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies.
She sweeps her spear tip to gesture in your direction.
Only the handsome fish can stay.
She waves her spear point at Takeo. He swallows and raises a palm in a mute greeting.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in Aranga?
I take it there's a problem.
You are the problem. We do not track dirt in our home.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
His questions cast a ripple of unease over every listener.
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for herself.
Give me a chance to prove myself worthy of your hospitality.
You are not the first to speak in honeyed words while caressing a hidden blade. If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me.
She curls her upper lip at Aparo.
For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
Nodding to the assembled fighters, she signals them to disappear.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oreo Koiki.
I take it you and Ruasari are paired.
When it strikes Rusari's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment, but they have the wrong of it. My back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say.
What can you tell me about Ruasari?
She is our Ranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of koiki. Even in battle, she wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Rusari.
Why are the Wahaki so protective of their land?
We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakaz's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngadi's covenant.
The covenant to protect the islands, the tribes, and Luminazara?
Kira, just so. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga? They forget.
When he turns to Takeo, Aparo joyful face creases with worry.
Some of us remember. What we choose to do with the memory is ours to decide.
Takeo glances away. Alzheimer goes crazy. Yeah, I forget all the time, right? Why so much concern over the past?
We lost much of ourselves when Cataclysm scoured the Deadfire. Somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we...
He stops himself and bites his lower lip.
There is Ukaizo, a place where the Huana can find themselves again.
Back to my other questions.
I am pleased to be making a new friend.
Is there usually much infighting when outsiders show up?
Akira, I say circumstances have made us rough around the edges.
Damn, edgy.
Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk.
Capea. Yo, girl.
Akira, what now?
I'd like to trade.
You're in luck. I am the only one on the island who trades with outsiders.
Well, I am lucky then. Damn. We take this. Instantly picked up. I don't know what we also need. But you know what? Let's buy everything she has, because why not? We are not poor anymore. We can buy stuff, right? We can buy so much stuff, actually. You wouldn't even believe it. Look at this. I don't know what I need all this shit for, but hey. So one would think, oh no, it's so much money, and then I say this gun. And like, I don't know. There's like 10 grimoires in my keep. And then I say, hey. We also get rid of... You still have like items to sell? Probably, right? Like some worthless shit that we have. Like this, I don't need like 10 cannons, you know? I know it's crazy, but actually I don't need them. And then we can, I don't know, can we sell more? We cannot sell weapons because there's too many of them. Let's get, like, this is like peanuts. Okay. We have like a few other things. Our water.
The handsome fish leaps into my net once again, I say.
A smile rises to Awata's face as she catches a sight of Takeo.
Awata, how is my little Koiki?
Rotten. Pugnant. All the reasons you didn't fight when I gave you back to the sea.
Damn. I take you to acquainted.
Takara, we were. Briefly and purposefully.
I'm still so crazy that Travis, like, Travis Willingham is like the voice. Like, the voice acting is crazy because he's like usually not that voice, but like that voice, vocal tone. He's like playing nearly like so many orcs, right? But not like a sexy man. Takeo folds his arms and grins.
I did not think you'd swim back, fish.
I am here on business.
Not pleasure? Tell me what they have done with the true Takeo.
You are a delight as ever, I say. And keep the tribe safe, Awata.
It is what I do. You keep swimming, Takeo. It is what you do.
She sighs and gives him a long look before turning away.
Leave it to me.
Yo. Outlander. Yeah, that's me. I am the Outlander. The broad-shouldered woman on the throne lifts her gaze to meet yours. White face paint adds a grim aspect to her stoic demeanor. Smoldering braziers fill the air with oppressive heat, but she sits in ease.
Her face paint. You don't suppose...
Yeah, she is. Ruasari turns her gaze to Aloth, who quickly falls silent. She returns her focus to you.
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people.
She steeples her finger and watches your every move. Is the tribe's spirit so eroded that even the Ranga forgets hospitality? Her eyes widen as if she has been slapped. Speechless, Rosario steeples her finger in her lap. Takeo raises a finger to speak up, but then lowers it.
Akira it has. Outsiders fill the archipelago, and enemies surround us. The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
She turns her attention toward Takeo with a pause of recognition.
Akira, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
Takeo inclines his head and touches the spot on his brow with two fingers.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
The serious-looking man to the Ranga side scrutinizes you.
When will our hospitality be returned?
A trembling mystic consults the palm full of runes. The Ranga silences him with a look. Sitting forward in a seat, she opens the fist to reveal a plump koiki fruit. She takes a deep and thoughtful bite.
Kehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Akira, just so. I will keep my hands to myself this time.
She nods, turning her focus back to you.
I did not need outsiders to tell me that slavers are after my scalp. Are you here to carry out their demands?
Do you recognize the name Theos or the Laden Key?
Patience. More pressing matters command our attention. You have the peace of this court, but we are not here for idle chatter. You will speak of your intentions. Now.
The Waki seem to be on edge for some reason.
Akira, a good reason.
Rosario squeezes her koiki until the juices run between her fingers.
You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Dead Fire?
A shadow falls over Rosario's eyes as she lowers her brow. Sanctioned as long as the tribe's untouched.
A treaty as frail as old parchment, I say. To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle.
In spite of Rosario's hearty guffaw, not a trace of humor reaches the eye.
They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onikaza to stop them?
Rosario opens her palm and searches left and right.
Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say.
Why do you need outside help for this?
Need? No. Want? Yes.
Rosario narrows her eyes, crinkling her war paint into a predatory visage.
My people risk themselves enough. For someone to earn my favor, they must put the tribe first. They must risk everything for the Wahaki.
She raised her brow. This isn't my fight, allow me to consider.
This is a poor beginning. But I cannot compel you to action.
Rosario tuts and shakes her head.
Our enterprising foes clump together in a small fortress on the tip of Crookspur Island, northwest of Nekataka. My love, Aparo, lost his sister to these creatures. Akira, more of us will vanish if we do not cut out the heart of Crookspur. Tangara, call off the warriors. I grant our guest the freedom of the jungle. Even though she does not commit to helping us, Aranga always has hope.
She tips her head in your direction, leaving something unspoken.
As you say, Ranga.
Tangara makes a discreet hand gesture toward the entryway. and a figure in the shadows scurries
If
off.
you would come and go on Oreo Kuiki, prove yourself a friend of the Wahaki.
I had other questions. Do you recognize the name of Theos?
I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names.
She frowns. Yet something in her soul sparks the kindling to hell to the flame. There's an ancient presence there, with its own memory. Read the soul. You reach into her soul, chasing that spark of recognition. You feel hundreds of births and deaths in her, forming and disappearing like bubbles boiling water. You sift past them all, focusing on the overwhelmed senses on the memory of a strange foreign man. When at last you seize it, you find yourself in the very same throne room, but the condition of the place and the memory of the host suggest that it is many, many hundred years ago, if not more. You're seated on the dais. A man is brought before you, dressed in stifling black robes. He reminds you of a corpse dressed for a funeral. He reminds you of something else too, but one of your attendants leans in and interrupts the thought before you can follow it. She tells you that this is the man you asked to see, and that his people have been harassing yours. He calls himself Theos X Arcanon. Explain yourself, stranger. He gives you a smile that sets your teeth on edge.
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the gods. You must remove yourself, lest you face the gods' wrath.
Indeed, the man was an even greater fool than you had been told. The gods surely take their time. We have lived for 200 years, here for 200 years, and they have yet to raise an objection.
The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning.
You certainly feel patience weighing thin. Who is he, this foreigner, to send your people from their halls and homes? And who is he to tell your people, the survivors, about the wrath of the gods? What ungrateful guests have evicted his hosts? Our ancestors built these places centuries ago. We will not leave. For a moment, his unctuous facade melts away, and he blinks at you and your attendants. You get the impression that your response has surprised him.
Your people cling tightly to their history.
His jaw is tight as he speaks. He swallows hard, as if gulping something unpleasant.
But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved Adra in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land.
You know he was a fool, but now you suspect he's a dangerous one. His words are a lie, but like the very best lies, they contain a shadow of truth. Everyone knows foreigners once lived among the people, your people, as guests, but they have not been seen in 200 years. What prickles the back of your neck is the question of how he might know this, and why he brings to you. The murals in these places and the stories of our ancestors tell it differently. How would you, foreigner, know our history better than our own grandfathers?
I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this.
He smiles. He produces a helm with two horn-like protrusions and a mask attached. He is correct. You do recognize it. The guards and attendants gasp. The man, Theos, smiles more broadly.
It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
At least that much is true. You turn to your guards. Seize him. Just as a look of surprise appears on Theos' face, the ancient Ranga's memory skips ahead. You're looking to Theos once more. This time, however, he and a score of robed men and women are bound amidst the heap of peat and wood. This time, he's staring at you, disbelieving fury. You've gathered your people and told them that the foreigner before them are the same ones who came to this island centuries ago. And now your people are angry and frightened too, because every Wahaki remembers the story of how these foreigners abused the hospitality of the Wahana hosts. So great was their iniquity that the gods destroyed the great city of Ukaizo and many other besides. Watch now as I wipe their stain from among us. Your people cheer. Theos struggles and yells, but his words are drowned out. Let us never forget that this foreigner is a trickster and his people a plague. Hundreds of Wahaki stamp their feet and beat the ground with their butts of the spears. Still, Theos scowls and thrashes in protest. From this day forward, we must be vigilant. Let us root out such foreigners and keep our lands pure of their wickedness. The tribe cheers louder than ever. Young and old, Mataru and Ruparu are united in purpose. A change seems to come over Theos. The struggle leaves his body, and the rage departs, buds in his face. Good, let him accept his end. One of your attendants offers you a torch, forward into the pyre. You hurl the torch, the flames spread quickly. The foreigners scream as the fire advances. All except Theos, who looks back at you with a strange smile and satisfaction. You pull back from the memory, and the gruesome scene evaporates around you.
Why do you stare so?
What's the significance of your face paint?
The Wahaki show outsiders that we know their deceitful face.
She spits on the floor.
My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Wahaki histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it.
I came here to warn about the slavers' plot to kill you.
What say? You came to know this how?
I'm not working for them. I only heard about it secondhand.
And you came all this way to warn me of a rumor?
She crossed her arms and regards you in silence. When no more is said on the matter, she shrugs.
To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onikaza to stop them? This is my...
Okay, I had other questions. This Griffin room makes for a cozy hideout.
Do not speak the name of those who felled mighty Ukaizo. Their spirits are unwelcome.
Ruasare narrows her eyes and studies it closely.
We do not hide. We are protecting a way of life that others would trample under their boots.
I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that.
The trading companies would strip the land that the gods gifted us and unmake the works of our ancestors. There is much to protect in the Deadfire. Too much for any single tribe.
The problem is, I need to kill her. Because I want to get the assistance of the Deadfire Company, right?
How may I help? Yes?
I read the ancient memories on Ruasare's soul and found a link to the Latin key. You tell us about the past life you glimpsed in Ruasare's soul, about her long ago meeting with Theos, his warning about the ruins, her decision to execute him, and a mandate to the Wahaki to defend their territory from outsiders.
Iverus? That was the same story he told the Glanfathens. At least the Wahaki made him pay for his lie.
Then the Wahaki are the painted masks. They've been serving the Leaden Key's interests for 2,000 years without even knowing it.
I love Blinks working through the implications.
Though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
He frowns, rubbing his chin.
That is little comfort. They were still doing his bidding.
What do we say? What are you thinking, Alof?
Belief is a curious thing.
He crosses arms, settling back on the balls of his feet.
Once, the Wahaki believed they were guarding themselves against the Inguitans, Theos' people. Yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders.
A thoughtful furrow splits his brow. Stories and messages change. Theos only had clarity about his because Woodaka reincarnated him wholly every time.
But don't you wonder if bearing that message was part of what made Theos who he was?
He raises an eyebrow and falls quiet for a moment.
It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one defined by isolationism.
Worry burrows into the shadow and creases on his face. And this has gotten you thinking about the consequence of your intervention.
You know me too well.
His wry grin doesn't quite banish his air of melancholy.
I've been hunting the Leaden Key, trying to shape them into a force for good. But what if I only make them worse?
Private agony muffles his voice. His breath catches in his throat as the full weight of the words hits him.
Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved?
Through his scars and lines' newfound purpose, you catch a glimpse of the Aloth you knew 5 years ago, scared, alone, desperate for direction. No, if you didn't try at all, you'd be responsible for the harm that Leaden Key got. No, if you didn't try at all, you'd be responsible for all the harm that Leaden Key continues doing.
I suppose that's true. It's an intimidating thought, but a heartening one too. Perhaps it was naive to think I could reform a 2,000-year-old organization in a single lifetime. But it's worth it to try.
Just remember not to be too hard on yourself.
I shall try. The strange thing is, this whole ordeal has given me some sympathy for Theos. Not that I condone his actions, of course.
He quickly clears the throat.
But I can't imagine he thought he'd destroy an entire generation either. Well, not in the beginning, anyway.
He clasps his hands and presses his lips together, trying to formulate a thought. When he opens his mouth again, he speaks as if he's choosing his words carefully.
What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. Even at the end.
Then his example is a cautionary tale for you. We should learn from this.
A prudent suggestion.
He nods.
At any rate, it will be a relief to move forward. It was always too comfortable to leave the hard decisions to others. To simply follow along.
He cocks his head in reflection and inclines it towards
I
you.
only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys.
Make him answer for what he's done.
I don't doubt you. Anyway, thank you. This has lifted a great burden from my shoulders.
Then let's get going. We should think about if we kill Ruasare. Let's take insight. What do we have here? Oh, we get 2 points. What do we take? Either this or we take, what is this again? Let's take this. Quick for 30 seconds. Holy shit. That is long. You have unlocked pizza. That's good, dude. That's so good. We can do this, or we can do something else. I feel like we are taking this. What does Nimble do? Okay. Oh, we take strong. Yeah, let's take this first. What are you trained in? Let's give you the Saber Windmill Slash. And next. Eat some or drink. Why? I just drank something. I also ate something. Like, it's not like I'm malnourished. Burapo.
That's the same headdress Theos wore.
Yep. The mirror is quite faded, but you still recognize the distinct silhouette of Theos X Arcanon.
I would pray louder if you kept outsiders away from Oreo Kawiki.
Burapo straightens his bearing and looks down his nose at you.
I say Ruasare would not like it if I denied you hospitality.
How do you and the Tangara get along?
He ventures away from our islands and invites the wrath of the gods, I say.
Burapo folds his arms and squeezes his shoulders.
May Ngati devour that outsider construct he dragged back with him.
What is your role in the tribe?
I keep the gods at bay.
He touches his brow and with a shaking hand.
Tribe balances on the edge of ruin, and my burnt offerings appease those who watch over us. Godlessness raised the green man, and the gods will put him back down, I say.
Okay.
Patrol, I say! Accursed rust bucket!
Tangara, hey.
Outsider. Unlike Barapo, I do not use this as a term of offense, I say.
Tangara gives you a pleasant smile.
We do not see many visitors on Oreo Koiki. Those who come seldom leave.
You said the outsiders don't tend to leave Oreo Koiki.
They come asking our Ranga to show her belly in surrender. Instead, she shows them their guts at the end of a spear.
Tangara grins and makes a thrusting motion with both hands. What are your thoughts on Burapo?
How he fills our home with the stink of his burnt offerings.
Tangara wrinkles his nose and waves his hand in a dispelling motion.
A rational mystic burns incense or candles, but Burapo burns koiki, rotten meat, and bundles of hair. Nothing is spared his flame if it appeases the gods.
Burapo told me that your construct had fallen on hard times.
Ikera, he talks too much. A valuable lesson about animancy, I say. There is quality and there is cheap, but never both.
Tangara sighs, patting one of his pockets, to the jingling of a few shells.
The rust bucket does not follow my instructions and ignores my command words.
I could take a look at the construct for you.
I am appreciating the offer, but It is better if I learn how to operate my degraded friend. I would be a poor host if the ironclad thing decided to remove your skin.
He chuckles, but the humor doesn't quite reach his eyes. Why is this used so often? I've dealt with worse, believe me.
Kara, I can see that well enough from here. Here, the command words. They do me little good.
Command scroll. What does it say? Patrol, command unreliable. Attack, command unreliable. Guard, see accompanying document for command words. Functionally high dependent on pronunciation, on emphasis. Okay. You read the words of the scroll, doubtful of the faded arcane scribbling, until the tingling sensation passes your lips. The construct abruptly hardens and its bearings and turns to you, staying at attention. It seems the conflicting instructions from too many masters has led to the rapid degeneration of the construct's short-term memory. Why have the construct memories? You draw out the babbling, incoherent mess of instructions received over the years. The construct trembles throughout the procedure. You may, maybe you'll prove useful later. The construct stares back in silence. Yeah. I have an idea. Shoot proposition, right? Blah, blah, blah. I found a group of Ahaki slaves in the dungeon under Crooksbur's fort. They seem to be eager to revolt against the slavers. It looks like there's a way, okay. Of like minds. This is Captain Furante. So I want to help Furante, right? Because two of the people are for it and one is against it. And yeah. I cannot do anything like special against Burapo, right? The copper brazier reeks of ash and burnt hair, a layer of soot and detritus line of black concavity.
This relic traveled from the halls of our ancestors.
Burapo raises his eyebrow as he notices your interest.
Appreciate from afar, I say.
Examine the brazier.
Whenever I set the flames alight, I see the open mouth of a great eel.
Burapo pulls his attention from the ashes and fixes on you.
Tangaloa consumes my offerings, I say. He digests them into the hands of the gods.
Okay.
Hey, Ishi's done that a time or two. Hear that, Ishi? You're a messy bird.
Yeah. Among the ashes, you find a jar of fruit pits, scraps of parchment, shards of pottery, animal bones, and matted bundles of singed hair. Nothing else about the brazier stands out as interesting or relevant. So, if we want to kill the God chosen, choice of company, yeah. So, if we want to kill him, should we order the construct? Because apparently we cannot talk her like out of like attacking, right? She's like, okay, it's either us or them.
I will hear you, outsider.
Ah, dude, this is like horrible what we're doing. But anyways, Russell Construct, yo. Kill. Rising to its full height, the construct possesses a more intentional bearing than before. Heat builds up from somewhere. And, yeah, he's not happy. Somewhere in his gut, radiating off the armor, you have no doubt that it will carry out its order with brutal efficiency. Takeo tugs on a strand of hair so hard that it comes off in his hand. He flicks it away. Whoops. Addendum added, tip of the spear.
Sure.
Oh, I think Takeo will not like this. Wait. Oh my god. Whoops. I want to see, like, Takeo's relationship with me. But yeah, we will survive this, I think. Takeo will be nice enough.
With Tangara
Rapo.
Eyes open.
The bowl is full of bursting with ripe kuiki. It looks like Kurasare attendants struggle regularly to keep peace. Examine the fruit. These kuiki smell particularly sweet and pungent, likely owing their growth to the deeper jungle. The smell overpowers you. Oh. Okay. Can you?
Yeah, no problem. Why not?
Can you poison this?
At your service.
This would be very interesting if you could.
At your service. It will be so.
Eh? Leave it to me.
Question. If we say poison, 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 poison. We have a lot of poisons because I don't use them. Right?
Sure.
Is there a way to poison this? There has to be, right?
Yeah.
Same with the brazier. There should be something you can interact with. Or can you like? This would be the first time where we would like do something in the overworld that would like affect the quest or something like that.
Yes, Captain.
So, for example, no, counters antidote. Right, like doing this. Would not do anything.
No need to ask twice.
Same with the brazier. There should be like things you could do with this, right? So you just like assassinate them and not like murder them directly, right?
Oh?
For example, I don't think if I do this that the brazier will do something.
Oh? Gladly.
Huh.
I'm here.
Nope. There's nothing. I need to think what I do here because I want to kill them. I killed one of them. That was an easy solution, right?
Ishi, quiet time.
Oil egg. Oil and egg. There needs to be probably there's like some poisoned or like some bad Kuiki fruit, and then there's like something where we can make the brazier like go crazy with fire. Right? I don't think you need to murder them directly. Especially not in the middle of a town, right?
Did you notice their face paint?
Yes, I did. For example, here's like people. But there's nothing I can buy. It's like, yo.
Watch yourself, my handsome fish.
Okay.
What are you needing from me?
Farewell. There's a puzzle there, and I'm too stupid to understand it. Let's be real. We have like an hour to go still, and I don't want to waste an hour on that, so... I just don't want to murder them directly.
Tengara met an unfortunate end. May his next journey through Rikuhu's bowels go smoother, I say.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Sorry, Tengaru. How do we get there? I'm a bit confused. You have to get there somehow, right? Because there's like something. It's probably like there's a way downstairs. Maybe... Preparing a table for burnt offering reeks of spices and gore. Rosare, she lets you walk freely. Yeah, she does. Do I look it up? No. I'm too proud to do that. The construct doesn't help us anymore. We could wait. Let's wait until night, right? Do they do something else during the night? Yeah, they do.
Tengara met an unfortunate end.
She goes eating during the night. Does he turn on the brazier during the night? Probably not. Huh. And to get an item somewhere, probably. First to poison the fruit, so she dies. And then to make the brazier blow up, probably, is what I get, I guess. Because you don't sell shit. Capella doesn't sell us anything. No, that's where we are at. From people like me. I'm not the danger here. They realize that, right? Oh, that's the infested Kuiki. Okay. So we have the infested Kuiki. And we have the so we have something to like poison her. So I'm not wrong in this. You begin to climb, altering your attention between the footing and the less obvious dangers. Narrowly avoid the crevice supporting the wasp nest. Continue your ascent. Send someone up to scout for a safe route. Partial success. While you're physically fit to make the climb, caution delays the progress and takes the wind out of you. I was injured. You make for the summit of the cliff, panting from the exertion. You panting from the exertion and grateful to find yourself once more on stable ground. We are up now. Oh, we can get to the sanctum. Oh, that's the way in. Since we're welcome here, we need to... Where could we get something that blows up in his face? Let's think about this. Logically.
Watch yourself, my handsome fish.
Akira, what now?
Know something about this odd-looking Koiki? No. Anything I should know about the locals? I need a place to rest. Oh, you can get that. Okay. Interesting. How about we sleep? We're not asking her about the murder weapon.
Akira, what?
Oh, she has new stuff to trade. H shark meat, no. I'm not fireballing instantly. I'm like looking for stuff I could do to get this man to like light himself up, you know. Do not pick the Blight Quickie, they're very bad. There's a pig. Pay her.
Kira, what now?
Oh. Paro.
What are you needing from me?
You need nothing, okay. Bro, your wife's gonna die, so be sad. There needs to be something we can do to Burapo.
What have we here?
What is that? I hear something. Oh, what is this? Hello, nurse. The wife, you can take her if she survives, but... Bro, why are you here? Leave. Why did you run after me?
Ishi, quiet time.
Aye?
What is a Kraboruru? What? What is this? A cone AoE towards the target, okay? It's a weapon. There's money in it. There's money in it. Aye.
As you wish.
Who has the best lock picking?
What say?
You were saying? Your orders?
What is her lock? She also had... Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
Captain, Ishi, quiet time.
Okay, we have gotten the best weapon she has. Now we need to still find a way to kill Burapo. Wait, huh? What? Why can't I poison her anymore? Let's talk to that. Maybe we have gotten a trigger and now we need to talk to the other lady first, which is like the worst thing you could do if you want to assassinate someone, but sure. Kapeha, what is this fruit?
Akira, what now?
Frowning, she says the fruit in front of her open palm, poking it gently with her finger. The Kuiki rocks back and forth.
Do not eat this.
She makes a complex warning gesture with her
It
hands.
is infested. The wood-strangling wasp planted its larvae in this Kuiki.
She glances off to the tree
I
line.
will alert the others. Do not eat it unless you want insects to burrow through your windpipe and hollow you out from the inside.
Anything I should know about the locals?
Paro is our mystic. Convinced that the whole fortress will come crumbling down if he doesn't keep to his daily devotions. As for the rest, ask around. I'm not here to satisfy.
So now I want her, which is not what I wanted to do. So when is the trigger for this? There has to be like a trigger when she...
Tengara met an unfortunate end.
Like she's eating right now, right? I can't do anything here. I can't talk to Burapo anymore. What the hell happened?
You must gather your...
Nobody's talking to me anymore. What the hell? Is it because I came from this side instead of the other one? Now I can talk to him.
Speak freely. Still as a pond.
I'm interested if I can steal his shit and he will freak the fuck out.
Aye, aye. I heard you.
Again, you interrupt me. Again, you interrupt.
Yeah, I interrupt you again. What do I need to do for him? Dude, I'm like so, like, I'm like short of like just going guns blazing.
What are you needing from me?
Nothing. I need nothing. But now the lift is up. So, dude, this is so confusing. Because, like, I cannot interact with it anymore. I am confused. For example, like we're getting... Is this a bug? Do I need to restart the game? You know what I'm doing? I'm doing this. Maybe this will help reset the fruit. Because like the fruit are not interactable anymore. I don't know if I broke it, something like that. Because like that happened even before I told the other lady, hey, we found this on the wayside. Know anything about that? If I don't find a solution, I will do it awfully and loudly.
Again, you interrupt.
Yeah, again I interrupt him. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Bye. Oh no, he died. How could that have happened? What? Oh no, he is dead. How could we have had this happen? You know what also happens now? We're waiting because we're assassins now. I tried to solve it and we couldn't solve it. So we're solving it the only way I know, with my fists. By doing this.
Slippery as an eel.
Speak freely.
Yo. Killer.
go.
Oh no! I failed the quest.
Give me the order.
She is dead. I hope nobody attacks me on the way down. I'm down and... I'm such an assassin, dude. I'm a horrible person, by the way, but, well, whatever gets the fucking job done, right? Let's go to Crookspur. Why did my camera stop there? Hello? Let's go to the fort. Yo.
Oh, would you look at this?
Master Kua.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your recurring presence?
I've dealt with the Wahaki. There won't be any trouble to you anymore. He cocks his head to the side, ear twitching, and his hands grip the edge of a desk, so hard as if to not spin the wood.
You have my interest and my appreciation, and a discount on the best of my stock. To what do I owe the pleasure of your recurring presence?
Yeah, we just murdered some innocents, but sometimes that happens to the best of us,
I
right?
heard you. Ishi, quiet time. Give me the order.
Ring of Overseeing. Yeah, let's take this.
Captain, you were saying?
Stealing in this game is kind of easy, to be honest. I thought always it was harder, but like, no. Okay, we've done that. We're horrible people again. And you will not like us anymore for this, I feel like. You have, like, hate in you now. Because we were kind of dicks. No. You're a fucking simp, Takeo. What are you selling again?
Let's have a look.
Oh no, I talked to you.
Can't do it.
What did you want to sell?
What'll it be? Lockpick, you know. What'll it be, madam? Sure.
I want to see your stock. Do you have anything interesting? Missile gloves. That is kind of stupid.
You were saying?
Good, we've done this. Now we can get to Ferrante, right? Who sits at... first of all, we put something in our ship to have people be happy again. We do this. We can do a bit of loaf again. We can, as a drink, put more rum in it. And what else do we have as a drink? Take a bit of water. Okay, where is Furante again? Furante was in Dunwich, so we need to go to Dunwich. I like this game so much more than Pillars 1. I like Pillars 1, but this is like so much better. I don't know if people liked it or not, but I feel like this the pirate theme is just better for me. Let's see. Two-eyed Pim from Smiling Fans, Captain Ferrante.
And how is the sea treating you, Watcher?
I visited your allies in Cookspur.
You are quite the asset to my cause, Casita. Please, allow me to invest further in our partnership. I trust you will find this to your liking. I require nothing further from you at this time. I will send for you should the need.
Okay. Now we need to... we need to go to the Valiant Trading Company, where we need to go anyways, because of I need to tell her with like where's Onikazu's family pride? Is it that? No. Yeah, to the director. Yeah, we need to go to the Valiant Trading Company. So, let's go back to the Valiant Trading Company. Then we go to Onikaza and say, well, these people are kind of dead. Sorry. Let's go. Where is it? Nikitaka. There. We have like mapped so much of the map all of a sudden. Like it's not. Yeah, it's like probably 60%, but so much of the relevant shit. Let's say like this. Van Trading Company was in Queensbirth, I think. Right? Wasn't Queensbirth? Or was it in the neighboring district? No. I think it wasn't Queensbirth. Yeah, here it is. It's not open? Oh my fucking god, dude.
My little privateer. You
I dealt with the Ziva the shark.
Perfecto. For once our service ships may take to the waters without fear. Knowing that is almost priceless.
She strains her back for support as a sack of coins. To support a sack of coins. and lays it on your feet.
You've taken all the work from the louses of Queen's Birth, and I have nothing more to offer you, save this.
Hesitating, Aina sticks out her hand and tips her head to the side, wearing an awkward smile. Shake hand. Been a pleasure working with you, Aina.
The Valiant Trading Company thanks you for your diligent work, Mestre.
Yeah, no problem. We are definitely the people that need to support from the Valiant Trading Company. Because money talks. I don't want to be a pirate again. Not this character.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
Yeah, I see something. This one. The expensive room, please. I don't think Sky Pirates are in this game. But Tadrin is like an ex-pirate, so she will do like below like the belt shit, but she would not don't think she would go back to piracy. A better. Aye.
Our business is resolved, and my business is my own. Be on your way. I have no time for you.
Okay, chill the fuck out. Jeez. Clerk. Let's wait. We want to wait 5 hours. And then we want to level up Maya. Maya gets a sleight of hand and Maya gets a bluff. She gets 2 skill points. She gets I'm thinking, concussive shot, range interrupting them. No. Hunter's Claw. Let's use... Wait, what? The Ranger strikes and immediately, like... Okay, no. We're not playing a melee ranger. We're playing literally gunman. One-handed style, no. Shot on the run, no. This is skilled. Tough? No. We could pick, we could take this, right? We're also allowed to revive our companion. Or we take more buffs for our companion. Because I'm like all for like relying, yeah, let's take relying companion so the bird does not die that easily. Oh no, I need to choose. Well, then I don't pick that. What the hell? I thought I get like 2 points like any other character. Wait, then we do something else. What is this? Strike the bell. What does this do? Ranged weapons also gain bonus damage. Ring the bell, one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons. Yeah, let's take bonus damage. Holy shit. Bonus damage 25%? Yes, please. We want to like deal a lot of damage. She's like the character I would have like played, probably like ranged character with like rogue. usually is like what I like. I like ranged rogues and like melee rogues. I like rogues overall. Still don't know what like made me pick a monk, but sure. Let's go and tell them. Not the governor. The governor does not matter. Let's. Dude, that was a long load. Yo, Castle.
You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports.
Yes.
Now then, did you have a reason for coming by?
I went to Cooksburg for Furante.
Yes, that business. What became of it?
Castle busies himself with polishing his spectacles. And it what? Yes, the slavers have the things in order.
Good. I knew you could handle it. And Master Kua, did he fulfill his end of the bargain?
They'll help us as promised.
I was not there, and so I am certain you handled matters as you saw fit. You have proven yourself capable without doubt, and there are worthier tasks ahead of us.
Yeah, no problem. We're easily doing this. We are the champions of this game or something like that. Summary. We're like getting closer to another level up. Do we go to Orekaza? Do we need to do that? Kaizo, Udita. Lift the refuge. I wasn't done at shit. Yeah, she will not be pleased, but yeah. Let's say Oneka's are like, yo, girl, we fucked up. I don't know, my hand slipped. My hand slipped, Maya's gun slipped. Happens to the best of us, you know? We cannot always win. We cannot. Look at this. Rain. Something's crown. Yeah, come on. Brrrr. Up and away. And then, if we do it correctly, we're talking ourselves out of this mess. Like, yeah, on the cars, like, you wouldn't believe what crazy shit happened. You know, they were attacking me. You know, that is like the crazy shit. Like, they were like literally going for my throat. They were like, okay, we are kicking our ass, guy. And I'm like, oh no. Definitely nothing else. Okay. Where to go? I always forget where the... Oh, there. Oh, no? No, that's the lower floor. Why is the game so slow? It's like actually slow now today. It's like 5 seconds to 10-second loads. What the fuck is happening? This should go like done, you know? Okay. Queen Onikaza, hi.
My scouts tell me that you sail from Oriokoiki.
The queen raised her brow.
Do the Wahaki pay the crown obeisance in whatever eccentric form suits them?
Onikaza rests her chin on her fist and stares you. The Wahaki will not be joining
I
us.
need allies, Watcher. For what do you bring me foul omens?
With reluctance, she signals an intent to pay you.
We need to be stronger than this, I say.
Onikaza brings her fist down on the armrest. Her tigers raise their heads. They lost, your majesty.
Ngati frowns on the Kahanga. This was a trial, a test of our fealty to the old ways. We failed her, I say. I will not fail her twice. A queen's work is not outdone by misfortune, and I am ready for her next trial.
Many of Onikaza's attendants smiled and bobbed their heads in support.
Prayer and the wisdom of Kohopa will help steer my next course. I will send for you in time.
Onikaza dismissed you with a wave. I had other
Speak
questions.
freely.
Yeah, no.
You need something?
Yeah, Takeo, I know you're not happy with what we did there, but...
What say, my friend?
Yeah, sure.
Eh. It's so dumb that you cannot leave from here. Why does this exist except for like have Geirwald Calder? What could you teach me?
Oh, it would be my absolute pleasure. For a price, of course. Very well.
Yeah, enhance History Arcana. He pulls a collection of small maps of his pack and tells you stories of islands as he understands them. Who has lived there for how long? What beasts haunt their shadowed glades? Then he takes out his grimoire and shares some unusual magic knowledge he's picked up in his travels. At last, he stuffs the maps away, closes his grimoire with a snap, and bids you farewell. You've learned Grailward's training. Wow. Crazy. Let's go to Serpent's Crown, and then we can basically, and thinking about it, we can basically sail for another island, right? We can do... What quest can we do? Wait, he was on Crooksburg? Fucking hell.
I know it has been difficult to deal with your new responsibilities. Though it is my duty to serve, I face similar doubts.
I used to see your dedication as the absence of doubt. But that's not it at all, is it?
When I was young, there was only passion. Diverus. But with age, doubt crept in. I persist in my duty not because I ignore my doubts, but because I fight them every day.
Interesting. The yapping brothers and sisters here. I think we're just turning quests in, right? And then, like, stream is nearly over. Like, in 15 minutes. Because, like, starting new shit is, like, in, like, this game is, like, always, need to go back to Dunwich. Lifter's Refuge, and then we need to talk to, the bounty person. Lifter's Refuge. Talk to the bounty person, get the bounty, go for another bounty in Crookspur.
You know, Palagina, I never realized how much I missed your company.
You just miss having someone standing in front of you when Isomir insults half the people in a room.
She won't try to touch your feathers again. That's for certain.
What's a good word, Scuttler?
Kuara rests in Ondra's watery embrace.
Well scuttled then. Blimey, you're keen at this.
Udita clamps down on a pipe and counts out a pouch of coins for you.
There's more work in your future. Just give me the usual signal, eh?
What bounties do you have
Scuttling
available?
a Valian captain next. Rock Stomper Rodul is a mountain dwarf with a penchant for sinking freedom lovers. You'll be doing me a personal favour scuttling his craft.
Udita reignites the bowl of a pipe and studies your expression. I'll take the bounty.
I've no doubt you'll deliver on your word. Rodul commands the galleon Goat's Horn in the open waters east of Nekataka.
Well, good to know. Where's Radul or whatever? Bedul. Bounty Burunga. Yeah, it's Vidal. Bedul, we need to kill him. The turtle needs to die. Just kidding. By sea. We are going to Crookspur, get the bounty there, then we get like 2 other bounties. We are trying to get as much of the bounty quest lines done as possible. I can also like get this entire island done, right? Let's go to Crookspur. I need to leave on foot somehow, right? Like, where do I leave? Or do I just not leave there and I can land somewhere else? Let's see. Is there someone else where I can like... Yeah, I can. Yeah. Let's get that bounty.
Eyes open.
Quick save. Bro. I have a very, very bad thing for you. Because we can now charge this guy. Tardrin will take the best truck she has. And now we just blast them, right? This guy, they're just like all exploding now. Because we can shoot him in the head. And you can... For shits and giggles... Use the killing bolt on that person. We're quick. Boom. Insta-death. That's how you do that. Okay. Then we do Tormund's Reach. And then we do Backflip. While Aloth... My boy uses this. You are using this on the Panther. Bro, we're just murdering these people. And then we use this. Tadrin can charge the Cypher. Yeah. Crazy. That's crazy. We are a bit overpowered, I feel like. Precognition grants heads I win, tails you lose. Allows the wearer to feel that the blow is coming from. Greatly reduce damage from the first several. Okay. Tails you lose. Allows the wearer to predict enemies' fences. Greatly increases damage for the first few critical hits scored in combat. Oh, that's cool. Question, is this better? Cruelty and Curios. Blah, blah, blah. Radiate current. Oh, 3% damage for all allies in the area. So, when we say we pick this, and we pick it on, say... You know what? This is not good, right? Yeah, no, we're giving her the item. This one is this is good on her. Good job, Maya. You get a new item.
No problem.
Now we're clearing Crookspur, and then I will head off. We have 9 minutes, like around about 9 to 10 minutes. Well, I will still stream, and then we search the thing. Oh, what is the Blackrock Shrine? You notice a small pavilion containing a large... Oh! A large weathered statue of a stone a little ways off to the path. It appears to be a Huana shrine. Approach and identify it. Religion? Search the surrounding area. No. Well, yeah, we do it. The statue is surrounded and the surrounding area is clean and maintained. Locals likely visit the shrine frequently to keep it that way. You look around, but don't see anyone nearby. Approach it to identify it. The craftsmanship of the statue is remarkable, but time is more than its features. You cannot discern who this shrine was dedicated to. Leave the shrine and continue on your travels. Oh, I thought I could meditate here again. Let me guess, if I get you like a religion boost, like this, let's try this. Sad. It would have been so good if we would have identified it, but we don't have more int bonuses, I think. Or religion bonuses. Or do we? We Because I don't think so, Ningoths. Huh. Nope. If we would have like one more in religion, that would have been great, but no. How do I go there? On the shore? What? How do I go there? How do I leave Crookspur overland? What? That's not where you can leave. Neither is here, right? It doesn't make sense. Okay, we're in agreement on that. We can leave over there maybe, but I don't think so. Oh look, there's a cat. We got a dog. I actually do not know how to leave Crookspur on land. This is like the first time where the city does not allow you just flat out leave. Maybe through the fort, but I don't believe so. That would be crazy. Yeah, I know. That's the dungeons. Let's go to the dungeons. Why not?
There, obey.
Whoa!
That's not very helpful.
That was unexpected.
Makes no difference.
You like that? Still got it.
I'm a bit confused. Why do we fight them now? I did not do anything to... Okay.
Sure, I am ready. Ah.
I'll get that for you. Ishi, quiet time.
Be cautious. Be constant, careful. Let's go.
I'm a bit confused, to be honest. A bit is like
Can't get a clean hit. Do this.
a big word, but it's kind of much that I'm like confused by, but hey.
Yeah.
What's in the Cooksburg Caverns? Okay.
There.
Oh, spiders. I don't know that I ordered... Wait, what is the team order right now? No, that is true. I don't know why she's like, okay, let's get into like melee range, but sure. Charge.
This is futile.
Tadrin, you need a drug. Okay.
After him. Got him. Yeah, sure.
This does not work.
We're so over leveled for this.
I found over there.
What is this? At your feet, a pool of greenish water tapers into the submerged tunnels and spans off into the darkness. Leave. We're not doing that right now. This is the way to the island. Okay, now we do the diving. Dive into it. The tunnel is narrow and rocky, the water cold and inky and black. Your hands trace along the sides of the ceiling as you swim, but there's no break to the surface, no room for air. Several feet into the tunnel, you can no longer see either ahead or behind you. Yeah, I will go as well. So have a good night. See you around. I will just like do this thing. Midway through the tunnel, a strong undertow sweeps you swiftly toward the sea, and after several more chest-burning seconds, you break the water surface within the mouth of the cavern connecting the shoreline. Whoa, what? Well, somehow we survived. I don't know. Let's do like this. I will head off now. Sorry that this one is like a few minutes shorter than the other ones. I will be back on Sunday with more Pillars of Eternity 2, if everything goes according to cake. So see you around. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Bye-bye.